India have a population of over 1 billion, yet somehow they're pants at football. They're legit 126 in the world FIFA rankings. So today I'm going to sort this out, as I'm taking charge of two-time Indian champions Bengaluru FC, the home of Indian international legend Sunil Chhetri. I've put them into EFL League 2, and using the youth academy only, I'm going to do my best to scout the next generation of world-class talent from India, with the goal of winning them the Champions League to make them the world's best club. And we begin our journey with Bengaluru FC with this team, ladies and gents, but take a good look at it, because ideally by the end of this campaign I want it full of Indian Youth Academy players. And to make sure that happens, I am putting every single one of these players on the transfer list. Everybody except Sunil Chhetri. I mean, he's retiring at the end of this season, but I couldn't do that to him. He's legitimately a legend. However, the rest of the team aren't getting that lucky. I have put every single one of them on the transfer list, and hopefully as the season progresses, I'll be able to get rid of every single one of them. Because right now we only have 2 million to spend, and ideally we want our academy players going into the team straight away. But guys, the best thing is, because we're only scouting from India, we only need one scout, and we've got a 5-star 5-star in D Ward. So that's a good start straight away. And for the first 3 months, guys, I think I'm going to be focusing on the attack. If we can find the next Sunil Chhetri straight away, we're off to a win. And whilst our scout setting up his scouting network, I'm going to be trying to sell every single one of these players over the next couple of months, so I will be right back. And so here we are, guys, 2 months later. I've done, I would say, a half decent job selling quite a decent amount of the players that we got on the team. But as you can see, we're literally down to the bare minimum, starting 11 and sub, so we can't sell any more players until we bring academy players into the team. Which reminds me, actually, don't we have an academy already? Yes, we do. Okay, the problem is none of them are Indian, so none of them are eligible. That's actually a shame, because there were a couple of solid players here. Hopefully, though, we can add more to it once we've seen the scout report. And it's ready, guys. An update is available. I'm buzzing for this, guys. Scouting some amazing talent from India whose names I'm absolutely gonna butcher. And you know what? It's a solid start, guys. The first player actually on this report, Prasad Valvi, decent potential, decent overall, with over half a mil, and he's 6'2". There's also Swapen already, 59 to 75 rated, decent potential as well. But guys, that's it for our first 2 months. Honestly, 2 players in 2 months, that's not a solid start. But these two on paper don't look bad at all. I know neither of their potentials are amazing right now, but early on, especially when we're in League 2, dynamic potential has the chance to absolutely hit these pair like it's on a bricks. But we will need our last month scouting this time in India to be a good one. 2 players from 2 months, yeah, that's not good. And thankfully, they've delivered with Rohit Momin, 16, 5'10", 700k, decent rating and solid potential, and he's a right winger, so that's that position sorted maybe. As we also have Bharatab Hajara. God, I butchered that name. But he's worth 700k himself, 16. He can go into the starting 11 too. I'm also going to sign a Jaya Raju. I mean, his potential's stinky, but that rating looks pretty damn good already. And after that 3-month scouting, these are the 5 players we've got so far. I think my scouting tactics need to change, but for now we're going to promote every single one of these players to the senior team, get them in the team, and hopefully they'll start to improve. And I bet you're wondering at this point, I'm putting players into the team, but what formation and tactics am I actually running this time? Well, I'm going for the 4-3-3 attack with a balanced build-up style and defensive approach. And as you can see, for a 4-3-3 attack, it's fairly bog standard when it comes to player instructions. Our front 3 are up the pitch, we've got a playmaker behind them, 2 box-to-box midfielders, and we've got our fullbacks playing like fullbacks, not wingers. And as you can see, guys, we've already got 2 academy players in the starting team. But I'm hoping it'll only take us 1 season to fill this entire team, but if not, we can always go into season 2. But in order to do that, we need to start scouting again, and this time I'm going for a centre mid and a centre back. I think last time, because I scouted 4 positions as opposed to 2 or 3, it really shafted me. If I keep it condensed to 2 or maximum 3, we'll be alright. And guys, our first scout report's come back, and I think this tactic might have worked. We've got got Rajiv Jadesh, 16, 5'2", but he's worth 825k. Insane potential as well. Oh my goodness, we've got our first centre mid. But it just gets even better, guys. There's Gulam Bahadur, there's Bharat Baitha, Roshan Halder, and Kumar Biswas. And Bahadur is worth 2.9 million, 16, 6'3". The other three are worth over $1 million as well. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We're signing all these players. And just look at them, man. Everybody's above 60. Everybody's got a really solid potential. Our second scouting mission's going wow. I mean, look at Bahadur, for goodness sake. 69 rated with a potential of 70 to 92. He's legitimately going to be one of the best midfielders in the world at some point. And the team now is slowly starting to come together. Obviously, a lot of work still needs doing to it, but we've got to take this step by step. But this last month has been terrible, man. We just got a bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds. We can't do anything with them. And also, for some reason, I got no centre-backs in this report when I asked for centre-mids and centre-backs. Is this guy sure he's a 5-star scout? We've got to fill this team full of youth academy players from India, and honestly, I don't see us doing that till at least the end of Season 2 at this rate. But we're going to try our best, guys, because this time we're going to look for a back line. We've got a midfield, we've got an attack, but we haven't got any defenders yet. But I'm telling you, Ward needs to book his ideas up, man. He's supposed to be a 5-star scout. He's performing like a 2-star scout at the minute. But I think it's just hear me, guys, because man is he delivered. We've got a centre-back called Rahul Vaga, potential that's decent, rating that's decent, 17 years old, worth 1.4 mil. I mean, he is 5'10" for a centre-back, but that'll do. There's also Balwinder Ravidas, though, 17, 6'1", 2 million. That's all I need to know about this guy. And there's Navin Goihal, 1.7 mil, 6'4". This guy's built like a brick house. He's a centre-back too with a cracking potential and rating. Yeah, 3 signings out of 3 so far. There's also Gajanam Bantal and Shyam Mohan, who both look decent. I mean, Mohan's almost worth $1 million himself. Then there's Chandrakant Bala, 17, 6'2", another player worth $2 million. And he's a centre-back too. Guys, I might have to change this formation to a 3 at the back the right way you're going. There's also this guy whose name is absolutely terrifying. Do I even give that a go? Baharatab Hai Shrivastav. Oh my god, I got that in one take. That was totally one take. But guys, look at the academy now. We are absolutely stacked defensively. I mean, Ravidas is 69 rated, Bal is 67 rated, Vass 66. I might have to change this formation. So with that being said, guys, I'm actually going for the 3-4-2-1 now. And as for player instructions, this is how we're lining them up. Overall, guys, I think this is the most balanced way to do it. And just like that, guys, with a formation change, we've only got 2 players in the starting 11 who aren't academy players now. Yeah, we're sticking with this formation. And the best thing is, we've still got another month scouting 4 defenders, so to be fair, we could find even better players than the ones we've currently got. And I think that's exactly what's just happened, because we found a 2.5 million player in market value in Nur Mali. 17, 6 foot, insane rating and potential. Oh my god, Indian centre-backs are overpowered. There's also Krishna Gandhi, who's a decent player as well, but we'll have to wait a year before we can promote him properly because he's only 15. But guys, just look at Nur Mali, 69 rated, 71 to 94 potential is already insane. And he gets added to an already pretty cracked team. But there are 2 positions we need to focus on. We now need to get some strikers and we need to get some goalies. But I think we'll find a keeper way easier than we'll find a striker. So for now, we're going to look for a forward first and then we'll save the keeper till last. However, guys, after specifically asking for a striker, we've ended up with a right winger called Mukes Turi, who looks pretty damn decent. 800,000, 17 years old. We will have to convert into a right midfielder, but he's going into the academy. There's also Gangram Solanki, 15, 5'6", half a mil. Great rating and potential. We will have to wait a season to use this guy, but he looks solid. There's also Praveen Biswas, 15, 5'9", 300k. He looks good, but again, we'll have to wait until the end of season 2 to freaking use him. Oh, we ever going to find a striker? But hang on, I overlooked this guy, Mahavir Matthew, 17, 6 foot, worth just under $1 million. He's got a solid potential, decent rating, and he's 17. So we finally found one we can actually use. We've also found another winger called Babalal Matthew, good potential, good rating. Yeah, we'll throw him into the academy, why not? But Christ, have I overlooked this guy, Yogendra Mahato, 17, 6 foot 2, 2 million market value, 59 to 79 overall, 71 to 94 94 potential. He's 17, and the best thing is, he's a freaking striker. We may have just found the next Sunil Chetri. I mean, look at him, guys. He's 67 rated already. God above, he's got a bright future. Matthew doesn't look bad either, but he's definitely going to be the second choice to Mahato. And there he is, officially in the team. And now all we need is a couple of goalies, and our starting 11's done. But man, I didn't realise how quickly time was going. We're at the end of the season, and we finished 11th in League 2. That, to be fair, isn't bad. But with it being the end of the campaign, that means we're officially saying goodbye to footballing legend Sunil Chetri. At 40 years old, he retires as a 65 rated player. And even at 40, he got 29 goal contributions. Jesus, he could have gone for another couple of years if he wanted to. But back to business for a second, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping that by the end of this campaign, we'd have had an entire squad full of Indian Youth Academy players. But I was definitely wrong. But it doesn't matter, guys. We're going to go into Season 2. We're going to keep on scouting from India until we're satisfied with the team to just let them go on and improve and become the best team in the world. But before we go any further, if you're enjoying this Youth Academy video with Indian players only, drop this video a big old thumbs up, get it to 1,000 likes if you want to see more content like this, and smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. Now here we are, guys, in Season 2, and we've still got 1 month left scouting for strikers, remember. And we found Gangaram Tira decent overall, but that potential is a bit stinky. He is worth a decent amount though, so I don't see the harm in signing him up. There's also Abdul Jadav with 525 grand. There's also Mahesh Munda, very solid potential, decent rating, right winger. We just need to convert into a right or left midfielder. But guys, we found our best player by a mile now. Rame Mal, a right midfielder who's got a potential of 82 to 94. He's worth 2 million and he's 16. Oh my god, yeah, he's going straight into the starting team. I mean, just look at him. He's already 64 rated, 80 pace, 5-star, 5-star. This guy's a joke. And I think it's safe to say now our attack is sorted, so we are finally going to focus on bringing a keeper into the team. And ideally, this should only take a couple of months to find a couple of solid ones. And once that's sorted, we're going to go scouting for all these other positions to make sure we've got depth for them. And this is what I'm talking about. We've got Aaron Madhu, got amazing potential and rating. It's the same for Shyam Shah and the exact same for Gaurav Jakta. I mean, he's worth 1.3 million alone, and he's the worst out of the 3. I think we only need 2 months for a keeper, guys. We've got 3 absolutely solid ones there. And looking at the academy, their rating speaks for themselves, guys. All 3 are actually better than the current keeper we've got. And guys, after almost 15 months of trying, we've finally done it. We have got a full starting 11 full of Youth Academy players from India. And we've almost got a bench full of them as well. But that's exactly what we need to get now, guys. Depth. But I'm only going to do this 2 positions at a time, guys, and we are going for a left midfielder and a right midfielder first. But I don't think I'm going to scout for the full 3 months. I think I'm going to go the 2 months for each position and then move on to the next 2. And so far, I think this method's actually working a treat. We found right midfielder Saha, who's got great potential and overall. Kishore Manji with great overall and potential. And Kapil Pansal, who's got decent potential and rating. And the best thing is they're all 17, so we can promote them straight away. And to be fair, guys, looking at them, Saha and Pansal might actually fit into the starting 11 straight away, so it's safe to say our depth for this position's covered. So with that done, it's time to focus on another 2 positions, and this time we're going for the centre mid and the cam rolls. And again, we're only going to scout for 2 months and then move on to the next 2 positions, because honestly, I feel like that's all we need with a 5-star, 5-star scout. And so far, I'm just being proven right. We've got Tarun Mighty, a decent potential, decent rating centre mid who's 16. And he's worth 700k too. He must be pretty solid. There's also Darshan Begam 5'5" with just over half a mil, but he is 15. Do I really want to sign a 15-year-old at this point? I mean, he does have a good rating and potential. Yeah, you know what? Why not? There's also Moti Berra with just under 1 million. And as you can see, he's insanely versatile. Yeah, I'm defo signing him. And there's Raj Kumar Raw, a decent cam with decent potential and rating. And there's Kalu Parida. I mean, he's definitely not as good as Raw, but we'll sign him as well. And as you can see from our academy, they're very solid on paper, guys. Honestly, our midfield's got quite a bit of depth now. And as it turns out, our entire team has. We've got plenty of strikers, we've got plenty of right midfielders, left midfielders, cam cams, centre-backs, centre-mids. We are absolutely covered everywhere. So basically, we are completely done now building this team full of Indian Youth Academy players. But now it's time for Project Cleanup. I've now got to go through this entire team, making sure that the players that we aren't using in the starting team are getting loaned out, just to make sure that their potential is being reached elsewhere. And there we have it, guys. All these players are getting loaned out at some point this year. To be fair, we still got a lot of cleanup to do from the previous core team that we still haven't sold. But I can easily take care of that, guys. But there is one looming question. How long is it going to take for this Indian-only Youth Academy side to become the best team in the world? Well, we're going to find out sooner or later. But for now, I'm happy to say that I have managed to get a loan deal for every single player I put up for a loan. And starting next season, they'll be off. But as for the team itself, honestly guys, considering this is only season 2, this is absolutely amazing progress. I mean, look at Ghulam Bahadur, 17 years old, already 78 rated. I told you, as soon as I scouted him, he'd be world class one day. But as for goals and assists, Kumar Biswas takes the throne as he's got 39 goal contributions in 54 games. Mahato got 26 and 1, Bahadur got 22 himself overall, Sahar got 6 and 3. So far, so good. And it gets even better as we have won League 2 outright and we go up to League 1 as champions. That's one promotion down, 2 to go. And we almost won the Bristol Street Motors Trophy too. Bloody hell, Pompey. The scary thing is, guys, this is just the beginning. I can fully see this team smashing League 1 just like we smashed League 2. And with any luck, when these players go out on loan next year, they'll have massive improvement just like the starting team have. And if that's the case, football isn't ready because this team is going to absolutely dominate it. But we've just made it to the end of Season 3, guys, and I'm a little disappointed because none of these loan players have really improved all that much. Maybe I was a bit too late loaning them out, guys. Maybe their potential's gone. But the starting 11 team's potential hasn't gone. Oh my god, the state of this team is disgusting. Biswas is 82 rated and so is Bahadur. We've got 79 rated keeper and Shaw, 79 rated striker and Mahato, and we're only in League 1. But something tells me we won't be for much longer because look at the goals and assists we pulled off this year. Biswas is an absolute goal and assist machine, by the way. I think we're 2-time champions. But no, we're not, guys. If we're getting promoted, we're going to do it the hard way as we're in the playoffs alongside Barnsley, Derby and Blackpool. But we smashed Burnley in the semis, and we've beaten Derby in the playoffs. We've got back-to-back promotions, and we've won 2 trophies as well. And it would have been 3 if we didn't choke yet another BSM trophy final. We're as bad as Spurs for this. But this team's got 2 promotions in a row right now. Could you imagine if we got 3 in a row with the championship? I mean, I definitely wouldn't put it past them. Some of these players are ready for the Premier League. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean the entire team is we just miss out on the playoffs by 4 points. We don't get 3 promotions in a row, but you know what? We came pretty damn close. But guys, I'm looking at this team and I truly do not think it's going to take us long to make the leap from the championship to the Prem. I mean, Biswas 88 rated, Bahadur 84 rated, Mahato 84 rated too. I mean, those 3 alone should be enough for us to get promotion. As for the goals and assists this year, once again, Biswas is our top goal contributor, 19 and 7 for him. Seriously, what a player. But to be fair, guys, thinking about it, when you take a step back from the team, it is so unbalanced. We've got a very good striker, a very good centre-mid partnership, decent defenders, but our wingers and cams are terrible. The good news is, though, guys, I'm going through all of their development plans, and there is still a lot of signs for improvement. So they haven't stopped improving, they're just slow at doing it. So if I was to guess, guys, I'd say it's going to take a maximum of 3 years before this team makes the leap from the championship to the Prem. But as it goes, I was very wrong. We are promoted in our 2nd year in the championship. We've got Premier League football next year. Man, 5 years we've been in charge of this team and we're already in the top flight of English football. This team is cracked. And looking at this team, guys, I'm absolutely right in saying that. Granted, some players are growing quicker than others, but as long as they're still growing, I'm really not fussed. As we look at the stats this year, bloody hell, Mahato's had a quality year. 41 goal contributions in 50 games. What a season. However, I don't know how this team's going to do in the Premier League. I think for now, at least, it's too unbalanced to actually achieve anything. I mean, both of our centre mids really need to work on their defending, which I am in the process of doing. Our two wingers and our two cams really need to pick up the speed in terms of progression. But once all that comes together, guys, this team will be winning Premier League titles for banter. And in our first season in the Premier League, we very nearly did already. We are second, just 3 points behind Man City. They're going to be a pain in my ass now, aren't they? They only lost 2 games from 38. How do you compete with that? They also won the FA Cup and they won the Carabao Cup. Yeah, they're just casually getting a treble, aren't they? But you know what? Let's not focus on Man City for a second. Let's focus on this team. And oh my God, some players really pulled their socks up. Everybody apart from Hijara, he's really dragging his feet and getting over 80 rated, isn't he? But we've now got 4 players 90 rated in this team, and we're closing on 5 or 6 for next year, maybe. As for the stats, Mahato, Biswas, Valvi, Soha, they're really showing up now. By the way, someone let me know in the comments by the end of this video, how many goals will Mahato get and how many will Biswas get? Because I'm willing to bet they're going to be insane numbers. But one thing we've completely overlooked, guys, because we finished second in the Prem, we're in the Champions League next year. And it looks like PSG are indeed the team to beat next year after they beat Atletico to win it. Now, trust me, I'm not saying we are ready to take them on just yet, but I reckon 2, 3, maybe 4 years into the future, we'll be wiping the floor with them. But it's definitely going to be in 2 or 3 years' time because we aren't even winning the Premier League yet. Bloody West Ham won it by 1 point. Seriously though, how have the Hammers won the Premier League before us? We didn't even win the Community Shield. Guys, I'm not liking how this is going. But in Europe, it's a different story as we have smashed the league phase. And we battered Salzburg in the round of 16. We beat Liverpool in the quarters. But AC Milan just beat us in the semis. Come on, man. We could have done it all in one go. And of course, PSG beat Milan to win it. I can't believe that. The thing is, though, when you look at this team, guys, I do understand why we haven't won it yet, because we're not quite ready. Granted, it has world-class talent all through the team. However, there's a couple of players like Aredi and Hijara that really let them down. But when you look at the stats, everybody, and I mean almost everybody, got a piece of the action. Even Hijara and Aredi did, to be fair to them. Maybe I was a bit harsh on them. Before I do anything else, by the way, I need to show you something. Navin Goihal is somehow 7'8". I have no idea how that's even possible. But here's the weird bit, guys. He's only got 81 physicality. How do you weigh 233 pounds and only have 81 physicality? That should be 99. But back to business for a second, guys. I do believe that this team is closing on not only the Premier League, but UCL. They just need a little more time to develop, and it's basically there for the taking for them. But it isn't quite yet, as this time, Arsenal win the Premier League in quite a convincing fashion. First Man City, West Ham, now Arsenal. Anybody can win this apart from us at this point. Thankfully, it's good news in the UCL as we are second in the league phase. And we went on to smash AC Milan, but Dortmund battered us in the quarters. Seriously, right, what is going on here? We never lose to Dortmund, man. Are you joking? I'm sorry, how does this team not get past Dortmund? All due respect to Dortmund, but they are not on our level right now. I mean, Aredi's 86 rated now, Ajara's 87. They were the only weaknesses we had. Stats-wise, we are looking absolutely fantastic, but it really doesn't matter because we can't beat teams like Dortmund. And this is just adding insult to injury at this point. PSV won the UCL. PSV won a Champions League before we did. How is that even possible? I don't know what's going on with these players, man. They need to sort their crap out because we should not only be winning the Premier League easily, we should be stumming the UCL too. But in Season 9, nothing bloody changed. We lost the title by 1 point to yet again Arsenal. Oh, this is such BS. And to make things worse, we've had our worst finish in the league phase yet, 8th, but we are through to the round of 16, where we've annihilated Lille 7-1. We just get past Madrid in the quarters, and we've smashed Fulham in the semis. We're playing Bayern in the final, but Fulham in the semis of the Champions League, fair play. As for Bayern Munich's team, it is very underwhelming. However, the starting 11 we're seeing right now is probably very different than what we'll face, so we'll take this with a pinch of salt. As for our stats, though, amazing once again. 6 of our players got more than 15 goal contributions. You know how mad that is? And on paper, this team is even better. Oh, you absolute idiot, Mahato. How are you going to get suspended for the UCL final? The next best player is Mal as well, man. I guess he's going to have to do... God, what a piss take that is. But when you look at the rest of the team, one dud and it shouldn't really matter, should it? As granted, we haven't yet won the Premier League with Bengaluru FC, but we could win the Champions League. All we've got to do now is beat Bayern Munich to do it. I can't wait to use this team, to be fair. We've got some absolute ballers, man, especially our 2 centre midfielders. Here comes a ready, though. Okay, we're going to go back. Oh, that's gorgeous. Can we whip a ball in? Back post. Head on that. Oh, that actually almost went in. Now, I am looking for... Oh, my God. Is that him? He's an absolute giant. We're going to try and find him. Oh, he's nowhere to be seen. Where is he? He's there. Oh, my God. We're going to get him on the ball. Look at the size of him. Bro, what on earth did he hit when he was a kid? That is absolutely insane. But Saha's on the ball now. We're going to go... Oh, my Lord above. That was dreadful. I can't get over that. Goyhal is absolutely humongous. But we've got the ball here with Hajara. We could go all the way. Can we get a goal? Oh, just like that. Mwah. Beautiful. 12 minutes in, 1-0 up. We're actually doing pretty well with the 3 at the back formation, to be fair, so I'll definitely take that. As here comes Hendrick on the ball. Oh my God, did you see that? Even when he was sliding, he was bigger than Hendrick. As here he is on the ball. Look at him again, bro. I tell you what, let's go on a run with him. Let's see what we can do, because I'm willing to bet nobody... Okay, maybe I was wrong. People... yeah, people can tackle him. But here comes Hendrick. He's on the ball now. Good tackle. Okay, Bayern is starting to get back into this. We need to shut that down. Here comes Biswas. Oh, that's beautiful football. Look at that. He's through. Our striker. Oh, my God. That was a rocket into the top right bins. Oh, my goodness. That was the finish of a 96 rated player. That was insane. Look at that. On his left foot, he smashes that top right corner. I mean, the keeper didn't stand a chance. And now we do have a bit of a cushion, but I don't want to just get 2 goals. I want 3, and we could get a third with a ready. Oh, that's a great save. We can get another. Oh, my God. Another great save. Bayern get away with it. And here he is, the giant on the ball once again. Hendrick, bless him. He's trying his best, but he can't even touch him. Look at Galoy go, by the way. He's taking everybody out, guys. Could we score with Galoy? Please let me score. Oh, what a goal that would have been. But it's a penalty handball. Is it a handball, though? I don't know. Van der Ven is there. Does he get... Yeah. Oh, God, that's handball all day of the week. I am curious, though. What does he look like when he's taking a penalty? Oh, my... Dude... He's literally almost as big as the goal. But can he score one is the question. We're going to dink this. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Calm and collected. Man, I'll be real. This is the most fun final I've had in a while. I'm just dicking around here. Second half now. We are going to push for the 4th. And we might get it straight away. He's in behind. Nothing stop. Oh, my God. Just like that. This Indian side, youth academy only, bear in mind, absolutely cracked. We are quite literally destroying Bayern Munich, and there's still, like, what, more than half an hour to go? Insane, man. Bayern, what are you playing at? This is with a 3 at the back formation as well, bear in mind. I think when we put our 2 centre mids on defending development plans, that really helped balance the team, man, because not only are they amazing going forward and amazing on the ball, passing as well, they're quality at defending. Here we go with Valvey. Okay, we've got a bit of time, we've got a bit of room. I'll tell you what, let's go into this open space, see if we can get a shot off. We did, but it's not good enough. Hendrick on the ball. Oh my goodness. It is actually unfair having him in the team. Like, Goyhal has to be the most overpowered player I've ever used on any FIFA ever. He's too good. Only 2 minutes left. I tell you what, let's see if we can get a 5th just before full time. We're on the right track. Aredy's on the ball. Okay, can we get a run in behind? We're going to take a shot from distance. Good save. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that is the full time whistle. We've obliterated Bayern in the Champions League final to make India and Bengaluru the best team in the world. And that only took us 9 seasons. Granted, we were scouting for maybe a season and a half, I think it was. But in the end, we created an absolute powerhouse of a team that unfortunately we could not win the Premier League with, though. But what we have done is made India go from 126 ranked in the FIFA rankings to number 1. And how have we done that, I hear you ask? Well, we couldn't win the World Cup with the Indian national team, so we had to win the Champions League instead. And with that, my job is done. If you have enjoyed this Indian Youth Academy only video and want to see more content like this, drop it a big old thumbs up, get it to 1,000 likes, and smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. And if you want to watch another video of mine, YouTube recommends you watch this one.